Black community, do you think they ever could have a leader they would listen to who said personal responsibility must be a goal we have too? What happens to Black leaders who preach self-reliance? Well, there was one such fellow, I forgot his name, who was at the NAACP, and he left very early because his views were not popular there. It happened with Bill Cosby to a lesser extent. Unfortunately, there's a political culture in the Black community which holds that dependence on the government is the best way to go. So people who buck that trend tend to be disregarded as quickly as possible. It's very unfortunate because what the Black community needs is a strong voice for self-reliance, but that is the situation. Luke, rather quickly, anything to say about what Rowhouse brought up?
Yeah, every group wants to blame its problems on outgroups, and that's the easiest way to succeed inside your group is to propagate the notion that your problems are the fault of outgroups. So blacks are no different than Jews or Asians or Chinese or Mexicans or Cubans. Everybody wants to blame their problems on someone else.
Someone promotes ideas which are crazy, which are obviously not going to work, which are really said to obviously engender attention, then that person is quite clearly someone who is not genuine. And I don't think Richard Spencer was ever genuine, by the way. And the pattern would be to see who is saying something that is practical, something that is productive, something that's realistic, and then see who is saying something just to get public attention, something that's pie in the sky, something that's not workable. To me, that's the best pattern.
Yeah, believing what you say doesn't matter. Authenticity doesn't matter. These are not valid criteria. Someone who is able to see their own role in their own misery, or someone who's able to see their own group's role in its own misery, that's usually a pretty good guide to someone who's living in reality. It takes no effort and makes no demands on you to throw out any allegation. On the other hand, if I was to look at your allegation, look at the evidence for it, it might take me 10 hours, 20 hours, 100 hours. So you've got a lot of people pumping out allegations at no cost, and then the people who try to cut through the BS have to spend dozens of hours doing hard work.
From Event Horizon, Luke is 100% right about people in dissident movements. I hang out in these spaces as a normal evangelical because my faith is increasingly marginalized, but I still find meaning in my career as a doctor, my family, and my faith.
Seems to have a life that works.
Yes, he very much does, and that's quite a credit to him amid this age of craziness. From Event Horizon, also, I would like to ask Luke his opinion on the future of the Christian right's relationship with Israel as it wanes in the U.S.
I think there'll always be an unstable element to the Christian, whether it's Christian right, Christian center, or Christian left relationship with Jews and the Jewish state, just as there will always be an unstable element with Jewish relations with Christians. Like, if you are an authentic Jew, you're probably going to have a little bit of fear, concern about Christians. If you're an authentic Christian, you're always going to have rational reasons to have some concerns and fears about Jews.